Welcome back to Raise Your Child Bilingual in whatever language you speak. Glad that you have been watching my sessions and getting familiar with all I've done over the years for my children to grow completely bilingual. Want all the motivation in the world to apply it? Here it comes. Think for a moment. I love this. How is not raising your child bilingual the better idea? Please write your answers in the comments and convince me. How is not raising your child bilingual the better decision? I can have all the reasons and valid reasons to believe that a great offer is still not the better idea. But with this one, I simply can't. Whenever you need any motivation, I suggest you come back to this question. I don't want to sound like a life coach, however, I might at times. The job is challenging and you will need effort, patience, other things, and you will need to truly believe in your capacity to do this successfully. And you need to be inspired, dream large, and believe in your dreams. Do a Wayne Dyer, the sky is the limit. It is almost never too late, and today is better than tomorrow. It is never too early either, this is paramount. Far away and long ago, I was a girl learning languages and I decided that my children would be bilingual. I didn't even know whether I was going to have children or not, but they would be bilingual. I believed in this. And by strongly believing, I felt that I was in the right path to success, very close to the finishing line. I only now needed children to raise. At whatever stage you are in the process of raising your child bilingual, you need to believe that it will be a complete success. We people tend to mostly focus on the here and now. So an intangible investment for the future can be seen as too far-fetched and even pointless. But why worry? Why not instead learn from those of us who have been there so that you can later be the ones that others are learning good stuff from? I have met many parents who have given up. Nah, too hard. They didn't believe, let alone truly. They would have probably not given up if they have watched my sessions, but they hadn't been made yet. But they are made now and they are all yours, so that you don't have to give up. On the contrary, you can play for the side of those of us who have not given up, and you can score and win. So how not to give up? If one time you talk to your child in the other language, the easy language that they speak at school, because you say, oh, this time I really need to get my message across, I don't have time now, I can raise my child bilingual another time, and such things. Let me tell you, this is the beginning of the end. If you do that, you are given up and you are done playing your child's capacity. You are telling them, I am saying this in the language that you speak in this country because otherwise you wouldn't understand it in the home language. You are underestimating your child. That doesn't help. And on top of that, you would be setting the stage for this scene to repeat in the future. Not a good idea. Let me tell you something, I have never done this, and still I have always got my message across to my children. And how did I manage to get the message across every time in my own language? Simplissimo. Because I can never say that I speak to my child in the local language of school, because otherwise they wouldn't understand. It is the other way around. They will never understand the home language if I continue to speak to them in the local country language. Let us revise this, because this is super important. I one time asked a lady from Colombia, I think it was, I can't tell now, why don't you talk to your child in Spanish? And her answer was mind-blowing. She said, I would love to, but she doesn't understand. Well, my lady, you got it all upside down. Please rotate 180 degrees. The reason the child doesn't understand Spanish is because you keep talking to her in English. And finally, for now, there is the comfortable seat. I have seen it too. Yeah, I've tried that. Didn't work. How could it not have worked? How could it ever not work? the question remains, have you really tried? Tell me about it, I want to know. Interestingly, of all the people I've spoken about the method with, it is those better educated that think it is a brilliant initiative, admire it, celebrate it, and usually want to know more. Professionals, doctors, teachers, language people, people with life experience, well-traveled. These people support my initiative, and the motivation I get from them has been a major driver for me to put together all I have tried so far, so now I can share it with the world for the benefit of you and your children. This is a commitment that will bring your children and yourselves infinite benefits, and it doesn't end here. This is just the beginning. Watch my other short videos for free and add your comments and your experiences below so that many more videos are made and many more parents can give their children this extraordinary gift for life.